Today I did shoulders, especially since I'm doubling up on doing legs. I do legs 2 times a week. I don't do legs consecutively back to back. I try and do legs at the beginning of whatever phase I'm in or week, and then at the end of that phase I do legs at the end just to wrap it all up. And in between there I do an assortment of splits. So I can do, on certain days I'll do chest and shoulders, and then I'll do back and arms most of the time. But sometimes I'll just do arms just by itself for one whole day. Sometimes I'll just do back by itself one whole day. Today I decided to do shoulders, and then I actually split it with my first phase of my legs being quads and glutes. I'm at a shoulder press barbell setup with the barbell frame and everything with the seat. And I just had an idea. I've been really trying to incorporate band work, especially with recent injuries. I've wanted to try and create an environment for my body where there's tension the moment that I unrack the weight. Once I bring it down and when I press it, I want there to be non-stop tension. The band will do that. This band is like an oversized rubber band, right? It's really large ones that you'll see at commercial gyms. I don't go for high tension. I actually go for the lightest tension one. Those are usually the red ones. So you get a red oversized band. You want to make sure that you use them safely. So I was able to find 3 points of tension where I could have the band go on one end of the barbells and then strap it under my seat and have it go on the other end. It's front shoulder press. So you're bringing the barbell in front of your face. You're letting it kind of sit on that top shelf of your chest and your shoulders, and you're pressing it up. I started off with just no weight. It's just the barbell, and I'm bringing it down and pressing it up. The whole point of this, I try and start off with the first set or this first phase of my workout, probably doing 10 to 12, maybe 15 at most. I'm just kind of giving a feel for where that tension's going. Not all bands are going to create an equal amount of tension, so you need to be able to figure out where you need to compensate, where you need to displace weight. So for that first set, I was having a little bit of a tilt. I had to find out where that tilt was while I was in the first 10 to 12 reps. You kind of want to figure out where it's at by rep number 5. And the moment you figure out where that tilt is, again, you want to pay attention to your body, be able to balance it out. So after that barbell, I put 10 pounds on each side. So in this next set, I think I'm doing 25 on each side after I had done 10 pounds on each side. And again, that's a 15-pound jump. So you need to make sure that you're comfortable with the front shoulder press as a workout, and you're also comfortable with the tension that's being displaced with the band. The moment that you start going outside of your RPEs or your rate perceived exertions, you need to be able to adjust accordingly. So I went from 12 to 15 reps. And then as I was going up, I had to shave off and start doing, 8 to 10 was the range towards the end. At the very end, I ended up doing 2 sets of 1 rep maxes. And that's just the part where you're really strength training, you're really pushing it, you're experiencing that 1 rep so your body can really feel that intensity and that tension. So you can incorporate bands on the front shoulder press barbell. I also put bands just like a shoulder press, but that one's a lot easier because you're able to wrap the band under the flat bench itself and then wrap it to the other side. I personally like to work with bands because what they do for me is they create a non-stop state of tension the moment that I unrack the weight from when I press it down onto my top shelf of my chest and my shoulders, and the moment that I press up, it's non-stop tension to have your muscles acclimate and be able to work under that. So the moment you take the band off, you are able to move a lot better because the tension, the non-stop tension, is gone. Make sure before you do it that you are 100% confident or well aware of the workout that you're doing. So I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't comfortable with doing front shoulder press.
Annotated and summarized. Easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points.